No, it's 10. Good morning, everyone. Hello to all the Europeans that are able to watch this stream. I woke up at 8 today. I slept for 8 hours. That's pretty good. I haven't slept for 8 hours in like a month or something. A long time it's been since I slept for 8 hours. It wasn't consistent. I went to bed at 11:30 and then I slept intermittently and then I gained consciousness at 8. So I guess that's 8 hours of sleep. I'm still really tired because I'm not used to it. But hey, I think this is about where I want to be. Maybe I want to wake up at 10. I don't know. It depends if I want to stream in the afternoon or the morning. Because I'm going to stream after eating breakfast. That's just what I do. It's what I like to do. Anyway. I could do it. Now that I'm here, I'm probably gonna be tired a little bit for the next week, but I think the worst of it's over, so that's good. Yeah, I did 2080 yet on the mute stream. I'm doing alright. Let's play. Why don't we? I'm gonna really focus on runs today. Like seriously, we're doing that for most of today. If you don't want to, it's not good in the long run. It's not good because what it is it just like, well, it is, but like my sleep schedule gets broken. Like I can't stop it. But you know, I can enjoy the sleep schedule for a little bit. Michael, thank you for the sub. Oh yeah, it's September, guys. Oh, I don't have audio. And what that means is, I have no clip on. Wait, I don't have no clip on? Wait, how did I do that? Wait, what? That was really confusing. Wait, I like went down even deeper into it. What are the hitboxes of this? I can't get past this one part. I thought I for sure had no clip on. I was like, I kept doing things. Anyway, music, this. Well, now I definitely have no clip on. Okay, I'm getting really confused out here. I'm getting really confused. Okay, now we move on. But yeah, it's September, so you should be able to buy subs for less than $5 for the entire month, which is convenient because I think I'm going to stream every day of this month. So. It's 100 bits. Evan is amazing. No weekly upload. I think I'm gonna do 2 uploads before 2.2 probably. I want to do a day with Deimos, new one, and then I'm going to do all the GDSR silver chip challenges. But no weekly upload. That's just too difficult. Aurora, thank you for the sub. It's okay. I'm fixing it. Yeah, subs are cheap, really cheap now. But I get the same amount, so it's like, I think I get more money than it costs you to buy the sub, which is pretty insane. That sounds not right. How does that work? Isn't there like isn't that not... Look, I'm not saying I'm gonna do this because I won't. But what is exactly stopping someone? What he says, thank you for the sub, from subbing me and then I give you back the money and there's profit made from nothing. Mogubby, thank you for the sub. I'll go to thank you for the sub. I don't understand. how that works. You see the issue I'm having? Maybe the 200 bits, Mikey. That sounds like a money laundering scheme. Well, no, it's not even money laundering. There's no money being laundered. It's just money increase scheme. I don't understand. Hella confused. It's gotta be illegal somehow. There's gotta be some stipulation. That's a good word, stipulation. I've never played GTA 5. As far as everyone goes, well, I didn't, okay? I wasn't allowed. And then I never picked it up with it at all. Twitch runs at a loss, I think. Just in general, because Amazon is the parent company. That's why I give Twitch some slack when it comes to money-related stuff, because they do run it at a loss. But, I mean, the moderation stuff is inexcusable. But that's just a separate issue entirely. That's why Twitch, like, isn't a very good platform. But the money thing... I don't know, man. I think, like... How do I even describe it? I think these, like, new startup platforms like Kick aren't gonna survive very long. Because they give you more money, but I don't see how you'd be able to run them for years. No, it's 50-50, although I might get 70-30 if I stream consistently. I get subs and stuff. Which would be hype. Yeah, my DMs are always open if you guys need me for a school project in any way. You can DM me at any time, and I will be able to help with that school project. Oh yeah, you're right. What is Kick's parent company? A gambling website? Oh, well, that's profitable. Maybe they can do that. Gambling is one of the most profitable companies ever. In the worst way possible, obviously, but those people, I mean, they don't care, right? They'll exploit people to all hell. How's gambling in its current form legal? Yeah, it's confusing. But it is legal, so LOL. It just makes so much money. Flipper, think of the sub. Well, I mean, okay, the things that are profitable are the things that make money. Gambling, alcohol, cigarettes. Weed isn't profitable. The prices they're charging, I don't, you know what I mean? I don't know. But it doesn't, it's not like it's not, it's not, the other stuff is like, the other things are like physically addictive. Even gambling is, actually. So. I hadn't even gotten the place I was getting it from shut down because they were probably peddling other drugs. I don't know, but they're gone now, so I don't know. I guess I have to look, but I mean, it's been a while now. I don't think I've gotten high in a long time because it would need to be a place to buy it, and that would require me to like look. Thank you for the 140 certified big man. Appreciate you. Moral of the story is there's no moral to the story. What drug do I think should be legal? Like, what drugs? I'd probably, like, if I magically could control all of it, I'd probably make every psychedelic, like, except for, like, ketamine and some of the more, like PCP, GHB stuff. I'd keep that illegal, but, I don't know if I'd make LSD legal. I mean, I wouldn't criminalize it. Definitely shrooms. But you can still, like, if you're stupid, you can technically still get HPPD from acid. Like, it's still possible. Maybe the 140 certified big man. DMT, yeah, I'd legalize DMT. You can still get HPPD from acid, though, so... The way I think about it is like if you could be stupid and that causes you to do something that you'll regret forever, then I'd probably make it legal, but make it really easy to get if like otherwise, and still regulate it. The problem is you gotta regulate it. I don't know. Well, Oregon tried that, but I don't think it's going well at all. I forget what HPPD stands for. It's an acronym. It basically means you're constantly like, you're constantly tripping a little bit forever. Now there's some speculation that that's more like other psychotic disorders that were going to appear anyway. Speed the EV, thank you for the sub. But I don't know. We don't know. More research is being done, so we'll probably know. Now that people are researching on psychedelics again, we'll know the answer to that. We'll know what's safe and not safe, and maybe they'll probably all get legalized eventually. I'd make alcohol illegal. I don't care. That's the issue. Legal and people still drink it. And also people don't like being told not to do something, which is fair. I understand that sentiment. But it's done so much damage to society. I don't know. I don't have a good solution for that. I don't think anyone does. So I de-rusted yesterday, so I'm a little better at this. But I'm still gonna really hardcore focus on doing runs today. Like, I'm going to get this to 100, and then I wanna try to get 20 to like at least the 80s again. I really want that. Because my thinking is if I can like see myself do that run, and I know it's possible, then I will I think I'll have a better chance of when I get there thinking in my head, I have done this today already before, and I can again. That's also how I beat a lot of levels that I beat throughout my GD career. It works well for me. I should go with what I know works. Even the people are like, it's over practice, don't do it. Yeah, but Oblivion worked like that, Keynotes worked like that, Bloodbath worked like that, even way back then, they've always kind of, you know. I didn't do any of those levels before I did a run like 17 to 100 in Keynotes' case, or 17 to 100 in Oblivion's case, or Michigan to 100 in Bloodbath's case. I'm sure there's many examples I'm not thinking of. But at the end of the day, what that's saying to me is, you can do all the practice you want, but I think, like, and maybe that's quote unquote harmful, but if I don't get that run, I haven't done it yet. Yeah, I did 17 to 1 on Oblivion, almost twice. I think I should go with what I know works, which is, in this case, that doing a really big run like that sets me up to do it well. Thanks. Yeah, I think today I'm really just grinding for 20 to 100. I don't know how much I'll do of other stuff. So if that sounds boring, well, you know what you're in for today. I warned you. I was pretty upfront about it today. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing about alcohol, right? Like, if you're doing it with friends, like, once every 3 weeks or a month or whatever, and the next day you're like, oh my god, that was crazy, oh my god, I guess we won't do that again for a while, then it's fine. Like, it's not fun. Okay, here's the thing. Fun is, like, there's many different kinds of fun, okay? There's like a zillion different kinds of fun. Some fun is bad for you, some fun is good for you, some fun is about the experience. So there's a bunch of different kinds of fun. And I think experiencing many different kinds of fun throughout your life, even if some of it's bad for you, is good for you. Because, you know, we only live once, or at least we only know that we only live once, I guess. I don't know. And I'd like to have many different kinds of fun often, but I don't want to have fun that precludes me from having other fun later too often. It's all about maximizing fun. That's all really life is at the end of the day. Z Emerald, thank you for the sub. Even though it sounds stupid. Life is like a video game where your goals are to maximize dopamine, fun, and serotonin overall life, like, satisfaction. That's the whole game. And we do things like we read books and we learn things, and that increases life satisfaction and increases fun, and that's all it gets, the whole game. I've been thinking about that a lot lately. I don't know. What is the prediction? I'm not really in philosophy mode. I'm just at the 30. I'm bouncing around. My right eye doesn't feel like being open today. Only my left eye. It's my mom's birthday. I called her for a while this morning. That was cool. People want pride more than fun. Well, okay. They're like, how do I put it? Pride is like this, like, fake life satisfaction. Like, okay, a lot of people increase their serotonin by feeling above others, but it's not long lasting, because eventually that ends. No matter whatever superiority you feel in life, it will end eventually. Always. So you gotta find things that, you know, add to life satisfaction that don't involve being above others, because that is always fleeting. Yeah, isn't that cool? I was 1st of August. My family's weird. I was 1st of August, my mom is the 1st of September, and then my dad and my brother are born in the same exact day in October. So we got weird stuff going on in our birthdays. Crazy birthday present. A kid, I guess. Hella scripted. Hella scripted. I know like 2 people that were born on the 22nd of a month. That's weird. So, who's excited for Christmas? It's almost here. I've already got all the decorations put up. My house has several rows of LED lights that are constantly flashing red and green at all times. Yeah, I played Agario back in the day. No, I'm kidding. You know what though? Since we're talking about that, the Spirit Halloween has appeared. Have you guys noticed? That empty lot that seems to do nothing all of a sudden became a something. I hate Halloween so much, dude. I complain about it every time. Every time I complain about it. And yet it's still true. No, Halloween, I don't like the vibes of it. It's like, I don't like, to me when I think Halloween, maybe it's because I grew up in Ohio, but it feels damp. It feels, I don't like orange and black together. I hate horror stuff. I hate candy. The only good thing, and this is a good thing about Halloween for me, was when my dad would always make this apple cider, and it was gas. Oh, there's that. And we used to make mazes. I still think every person in my family is on the spectrum. Every single person. What do we do? We literally every Halloween, what we would do, we'd buy these tarps and these like posts, bamboo posts, and we make these mazes. And we were like, hey, if you want to trick or treat from us, we'll get the best candy, but you have to make it to our maze first. Which, you know, looking back at it, almost all of my stupid hypothetical stuff that I ever come up with is entirely due to all my family just being bonkers. You know what I mean? And like in a good way. My family's good. They're just like, these come up with these, like, I don't know. My hypothetical game entirely comes from them because they had hypotheticals and then they did them. That's the difference right there. What that says to me is they're always coming up with hypotheticals, and they just got to the age where they can act upon some of them. So in my mind, I'm like, all right, you're like me. You're out constantly coming up with these. What if this was this and this and this? You know. That's what I got from it. So that was fun. So I guess it's not all bad. But now that I'm not there anymore, it's all bad. I'm not going to kick. Ever. I will stay on Twitch until it's over. Until the site shuts down or something so egregious happens. Because I don't care about all the things that people... Like, I get it, we're like... You know, there's things that suck that need to be reformed, right? And I'm totally down to... But until, like, it's still the best option for me. You know what I mean? A lot of things need to be fixed, and I'm down to stand on the picket line and fight for them, for sure. But, that being said, still definitely the best option for me. And I think that's fair. And I'd still rather work for, I'm basically working for Amazon, I guess. I'd rather work for Amazon than a gambling company. Amazon isn't overtly evil. I mean, it's pretty evil. But it at least has a purpose in society. And I have to say, being able to order things online and have them appear in one day, I mean, it's pretty convenient. Let's be real. Like, I hate to say it, but, like, I needed a gas detector, same day delivery, bam. Yeah. I don't know, odd or even percent. That'd be way more interesting. Like, will the furthest run be odd or even? Do I have any believers for me anywhere? Does anyone believe in me? Do I live in a world of doubt? Okay, there's some ones. Thank you for believing in me, my friends. And everyone that voted 2, you are now blocked on Discord. I just made a program. Yep, that's right. If you put 200k, and yes, I'll just instantly end the stream and you lose all those points instantly. Thoughts? Yeah, thank you, Yoshi Kid. Appreciate that. Word. We're doing this to 100. I'm doing it. I don't care. Okay. GG on Windy Landscape. I beat Windy Landscape once. Guys, did you know it was yesterday, I believe, I beat Bloodbath 6 years ago yesterday. So that's pretty cool. That was halfway before the halfway point of the game. I mean, before the halfway point. Halfway before that. What are you talking about? Like, already beat this. What do you want me to... Okay, so it's over? I don't get to play it anymore? Man. I miss when I used to get a bunch of comments like that. Because then there was like... It was so easy. You know what I mean? You just look at chat and the dumbest message you've ever seen was always there. So I just feel like, and now what? All I do is just say the message back. It was just so easy. Now I gotta come up with my own things. GG Crimson Needle Floor 3. The Floor 31 Crimson Needle 3 achievement. Probably hard if you're celebrating over it. Oh, really? Wait, I won't be the first victor. No. I thought I was gonna be the first victor. Well, I don't care then. I'm not beating this. I need the clout. Guys, Npesta quiz. What level was I the first victor of? What listing was I the first victor of? Only one I've ever been the first victor of. I should do that. I should do that as a YouTube question. I have the quiz feature. Let me guys know. That's a Woolsey tweet. No! A Woolsey tweet is like, I don't know how a... No, everyone's got to answer to a Woolsey tweet. Like, it's got to be something that everyone can respond to. Something like, if you could have been first victor, which level, which one do you wish you would have done, or something, you know? And then you'll get people like Crisis or something in the messages that haven't tweeted in like a million years and just be like, well, actually, and then a million engagement. That's what Woolsey should do right there. See? I think I have like 70k or something. A lot. I have a lot. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, I was right on the money, actually. I am a genius. But is Gunna not in jail, or am I like thinking of someone else? No, I think I'm thinking of Young Thug, actually. For some reason I mix them up in my mind, even though they're not that. I don't know. I don't remember why it was Young Thug. I don't remember why Young Thug is in jail. Yeah, I technically verified Zyra Akabe. Who's accredited with the verification on the list? Damn it. Yeah, my 3 hardest in a row were the first person to beat them ever legit. I'm gonna put it that way. Nobody? Oh. Well, yeah, I was the verifier of WoW, but that situation will forever piss me off, I think. Quick recap is Trusta wouldn't let me edit the level at all. I like begged him to edit one wave click, and he finally let me do it. That was like the most I could get. And I jittered through the spam. My fingers were a bit faster then. It's like 10, 11 CPS. I think I was able to keep up with it. I don't think I could really do that now. I should try it at some point. And on that, it wasn't buggy at all. Like there was no bugs I was running into. Because I was single clicking it, right? So I verified it. People were playing it, but they were using double input, and that was causing like weird like bugs and whatever. And I was like, I was like, okay, I'm sorry, because I was doing it. But so I thought like a bug fix would come out, but apparently without like Trusta and Dragoon started talking, and they nerfed the level entirely, which they never let me do. And then Dragoon verified it, and my verification was gone. Just like completely randomly out of nowhere. Even though I didn't do anything wrong, I was simply given the level, not allowed to change it. I fixed the bug, and everything worked on single clicking. No, I was never asked by anyone. I was never asked by Trusta or Dragoon or anyone if I wanted to verify it. And they nerfed the level, and it kind of sucks now. It was like really hard at the time too. It was like 20 or something. Like it was hard when I verified it. It took me a really long time, too. I remember I got really annoyed because I got like mad at Dragoon like on Twitter. I posted some passive aggressive BS, which I guess I shouldn't have done. Who cares? But I was upset. Because he posted something, I was annoyed at him, and everyone was like, "You have no right to be mad at him. You're not allowed to do that." And it's like, I get it. That's just what it's like being a popular figure. You can't be mad, even if you're the one who's been slighted. But damn, I had like all of his friends like in my messages like that was extremely immature. Delete this immediately. Like it's only, I hate people like that, man. I seriously, it's just annoying. The thing is that what a lot of people don't understand is when you're popular, you kind of just have to learn how to take it a lot of the time. Even though, like, if random people are posting stuff about me, it's fine. I'm not gonna do anything about that because who the hell cares about that? But even when people like slight you, like they steal something from you, but you can't actually publicly do anything about it most of the time unless it's really bad. Lem makes tunes, thank you for the sub. You just have to take it, or every single person who's associated with that person is going to be on your ass. Like, that was extremely mature of you. You're supposed to be a public figure. They literally, every single one of them threw this in my face. Like, you have to be more respectable as a person with this many subs. How dare you act like this in public? And that was what really pissed me off. Like, more so than anything. Because, like, how dare you, man? Actually, how dare you, bro? What are you even saying? It's always pissed me off that when people think they know. Like what I should and shouldn't be or whatever. Yeah, this is annoying. Yeah, I ain't gonna tolerate that though. Definitely one of the worst parts about being a public figure. Damn it, dude. I guess we'll move on. Well, no, I can't. Like, the problem is, like, that's the issue right there, is I can't do it when it matters. I haven't in the past, and that's the issue. I haven't completed a whole lot of runs to 100. And I think it's a major issue that I have right now. Because like if I just say good enough every time, then I'm gonna be screwed. Yeah, the thing, it was really confusing to me because Dragoon was the one who posted that Yada was updated. There wasn't any other, like apparently it was Trust's idea or whatever, according to him, at least. But the thing is, if you're known for doing this for levels in the past and you post on Twitter, I updated Yada to be like this, and then get mad when people are mad at you about it. I don't know, what do you want me to say? You didn't clarify in that moment that it wasn't you. If it wasn't you, I still don't understand that. Like, what other conclusion did you expect everyone to draw? Come on, dude. I'm getting annoyed now. That was me, like, trying really hard. I was putting in maximum level effort. How can I read this? There's no fentanyl. I think I missed the message. There's no way you just came up with that. That's just like borderline too random to just like come up with. Damn it. Well, that's my exception. I'm gonna die here, which sucks. I came up with the whole strategy, but it's still this hard. Maybe I want to do 2 clicks? I don't know. I don't know! It just feels like luck. Like, it's like, will it let you go or no? Yeah, I don't like this ending. It just kind of does whatever it wants. If I don't die, it'll be ecstatic. Is it ecstatic or ecstatic? You can't, I don't know, ecstatic. Is that ECX? It's not ecstatic. Ecstatic. You just saying the word isn't gonna... Because I don't know. Ecstatic. That's what I needed right there. What do you mean, who's the best? In what category? Playing ability? Aeon. Oh, cool. Look, here's the thing about Aeon. Aeon doesn't... He isn't even grinding like I grind. He makes, like, videos every 3 seconds that he edits and still manages to beat extremely, extremely difficult levels in not a long time at all. While I'm sitting here, I'm full focusing on this and I'm still doing jack all. Specifically, Aeon's consistency is unreal. Dark Undipo, thank you for the sub. Oh my god, is that Miyuka? What's up? It's been a long time. I think. But yeah, well, yeah, I'm not... I don't normally stream at these hours. It's nice to see you, though. Hope you've been well. God damn. I wish by this point I could be like, well, it's 23, and well, I'll tell you right this. Now I'm Delta level, and it's easy, but it's not true. In my defense, I couldn't play from like 2021 to mid 2022, and then I couldn't play. I played for like 2 months, and then I started again in 2023. But now I'm pretty good because the Apex Pro got the rapid trigger, and that changed everything. New, yeah, keyboard update. Well, if I get good scores, the problem is now that I have rapid trigger, every score I set, I'm like, I don't care. Like I edited 1.35. I was stuck on 1.2 before then, but I edited in 1 attempt, so it doesn't matter. Like I'm just like, every score is just so like, at this point. Because you do. Yeah, Rapid Trigger is such an insane improvement, especially for a player like me that was never good physically. Because it, like, eliminates the whole you suck physically situation. I'm finally able to DT Alpha Omega, I'll put it that way. Which was not happening before. I was good at stuff like Edison. TBH. Yeah, you kind of play on the play minimum movement way. Do you play like on the bottom, like of the keyboard of the? I don't know how to describe it. Like kind of moving up and down near the bottom, because that's kind of what I've been doing. Did I beat these? I don't think I ever beat ABP now. Actually. Like with Rapid Trigger, I basically play like at the bottom of the actuation of my my keyboard. And just kind of go up and down from there. Still can't chord jack. I think it's because everyone's always like, you need to use your hands or whatever, and I can't figure out the technique. Everything I do is like finger jack. Like 1 zillion trillion BPM. Because I know it's all like hand jacking and stuff like that for like stuff like Send in Life and stuff like that. And Paradigm, even the hard parts of Paradigm. I don't know if my hands are just like unable to use that skill or something. I don't know. Yeah. I feel like it's just something I don't know. Like if I could just instantly download the information as to like what muscle groups to use, it'd be different, and I'd be able to do it. Yeah, quad jacks. I can't do them. But now I don't know what maps to play, because now I'm like way better than I was, so all the goals I had are gone. I'm kind of lost now. Damn. Yeah, anymore, because I was playing maps that were like a little bit post-beta, but now I'm like pre-gamma. Like I went instantly I was like 5% of the way from beta to gamma skill, and then I instantly teleported all the way. Like I nearly S'd Crescent Moon Island, like 1.0. That was not even close to happening before. And yet there it went. So I don't have any maps anymore. They're all gone. All the ones that are playing, they're not hard anymore. I don't have an arcade near me. I really wish I did. I just wish I got into Taiko, but I didn't. It's probably too late now. I'm 21. It hurts my eyes because of the way the screen scrolls. If I had like a pump machine near me, that would be over. But I don't have a pump machine near me, so it's not over. Yeah, y'all would never see me again, I think. To be honest with you. Yeah, I tried DDR. It's super cool. I just don't have one. Yeah. That Voltex is cool. Not my favorite game. No, my roommate woke up at the same time I did. Somehow. We just like appeared in the, we were both in the goddamn kitchen at like 8 a.m. We're like, I guess we're both up. I don't know. That's weird. I thought I was gonna do another silent stream. Yo, good luck. Oh. I plan a feature, thank you for the sub. Yeah. Oh, the other screen silent? Because I'm pretty sure Yellow was asleep. I didn't want to wake him up. Oh, yes. Yeah, good, bro. Actually, my throat hurt. My throat doesn't hurt as much anymore. Which I'm glad about. But yeah, anyway, I have no more maps. It's so sad. I'm stuck in the world of nothing. If 100 bits back at this level doesn't hurt my eyes. Comparison to every other level in the world, probably. Yeah, but I'm sick of upgrading maps that I already know. That's pretty much already all I do when I play the game. I never play things on base rate. No, I don't play 7K. Yeah, rate is like speed. So in Osu, like, you play... Jinx, thank you for the sub. You basically, you play things like a 1.0 speed, and then if you uprate it, going up one rate is going up to 1.1 speed. So, like, for example, if you're playing on something at 260 BPM, it becomes like 273 or something on 1.1. And then you uprate it twice, and it's 1.2, or downrate it. That's what that means. Oh wait, 273 is 1.05. You're right. That's 286 is the other one. I got really close to doing Freedom Dive 1.1 the other day, which would be awesome, because that's like a zillion BPM. It's like actually 270, I think. 270 and it's like that, so... $220? I can't remember. It was just really, really, really dense. I think that is what it is. So why did I not like that? Isn't it crazy that Freedom Dive is in every game, even though the BPM... Yeah, I forgot the BPM is 0.22. No, it's the same map, it's just faster. And the song is faster, obviously, too. To compensate. No, dude. I'm so bad! I can't do this wave when it matters. I tell you, bro. Heliopolis is pretty cool. Yeah, that's why I died from 0. That's why I got mad at it. Because I knew I'd probably do it again. I have a problem with this area. I mean, it's hard. It's like, whatever, but... I need to refill my water because it's over. I have no more water, and that's so sad. It needs to be fixed. I drink milk every morning. Fun fact. Okayest extreme demon? Trying to think really hard. Milk is awesome, yeah. That is why I'm so tall. Disentombed is a good example. Actually, not Vendetta. It's too Vendetta's too weird. It's gotta not like make you like. The problem is whatever it is, I can't remember it anymore because it just kind of came and went. There's this one extreme with like Wonder Punch that I think is like that. But it's so, I think that one's the answer because I can't remember what the name is, which means it's definitely that one. Nice. Yes. Reverence. That's the name. Yeah, that's the one right there. That's it. That's the most okayest one. Probably my Edison 1.35S. If I don't know. I don't know what to be proud of. I got an MA 1.35 96. That's pretty cool for me. Don't really know how base rates in 6 stand of that. Like at all. Well, it's not really because I didn't do anything. It's so hard. No, dude! Come on! What is that, dude? That one makes me mad. Dying that late into the FO, bro. Come on, thank you for the sub. The people with the 2 next to the name right now are acting like D-Day is fast approaching. Maybe they're saying their prayers. No, Asmodeus is sick. I'll defend Asmodeus. Please don't do that again. When you're planning what you're gonna do with all the money and he hits you with that 20 to 70 stare. New meme. It's so, no, I like, yeah, it's good. Asmodeus is fire. I feel like I could make a video just out of Summit Downside, like that part of the stream, and it'd be fire. Will he collect the heart prediction? Pizza or sub? I mean, I usually hit up the sub, me personally. Here's the thing with pizza, okay? At least in my belief is that if you're eating pizza, you should be eating only hot pizza, no cold pizza. People do eat cold pizza. I think they're stupid, okay? Me personally, people who eat cold pizza are dumb. The thing with get a sub, you can get, what I always do, I very often get a very large sub, and they need half now, and then half later. I get cold subs, and I do that all the time. In my opinion, that's the way to go. It's like multiple meals in one meal. It's like simple as 2 turns in 1 turn joke. Hey, Ozzy. Good morning. Is it still morning? Barely, but it is. Kurt Kaka, thank you for the sub. Appreciate you. Favorite kind of bread, guys? I'll wait to share my answer until I get your guys' answers. Someone threw out an answer that made me reconsider what my answer was. So the opposite happened. I thought I was getting influenced you guys with my answers, but you influenced me with your answers because you threw out a possibility I had not yet considered, and that did some damage to my whole idea of what I thought the answer was. Because when I was certain I was gonna say sourdough, and then I saw garlic naan appear, and my taste buds started salivating instantly. And I had eaten 1 hour ago. Let me be clear, I am not hungry. And yet the moment the idea of garlic naan entered my brain, it was instantly over. Like, that's such a crazy, it's so good. I mean, now you got me thinking, where is the next Indian place to me? What can I, you know what I mean? You got me really thinking about that now. It's so good. I mean, I love sourdough, okay? I love sourdough. I love ciabatta, but garlic naan. It is a proven fact the asexuals love the garlic bread. Proven study. Oh. It's good death. Garlic bread. Some of y'all waste too much time on the internet. Like, I don't know, maybe not y'all. I see a lot of people that are like someone will reply to them like you are a man or something like that, and they're always replying back with something. Like, sometimes you just gotta leave it. Why do you care about? Like, you know, if you're like transgender or whatever, and you know what you are, there's no point in spamming it. I mean, there's no point in like spamming people who are trying to get you to spam them. And I'm not, you know what I mean? That's what they want, man. Why do you think they got into the bigotry industry in the first place? Nice. Bigotry industry. Morning, Logan. I don't know. Yeah, they are today, actually. Yeah, if I do say so myself, they're going quite good. Hey, doubters, check this attempt out. No! 79.78! I'm gonna do something bad. I swear, dude. I'm gonna do something. Oh my god, dude. I looked up. I was like, it needs to be the right number right now. I knew this stupid ass wave was gonna take me out, bro. I knew it. I knew it. I'm not expecting to get so passionate over this right now. That's objectively a good thing what I just did. I'm only mad about it because of the oh. What is wrong with you? What do you want from me? Do you see what I just did? Not only did I get to the UFO from 20, I just got there, and you're still, what is wrong with you and me? You need to just sit back and watch the fireworks right here. As Donald Trump once famously said, grab your popcorn, this will be the good part, or whatever was said in the GIF. Not GIF, image. I mean, it rounds up, you know. Default. Stop. Default juice. Water versus default juice. Which wins? No, it doesn't count. That doesn't count. We didn't see 80. It needs to say 80. I was so disappointed when I looked up. Damn. So close, bro. Hey, Majestic. Yeah, I'm doing. I just got 20 to 79. Thank you for the sub, appreciate it. Look, even if it doesn't happen right now, I keep getting here. That's all I'm saying. Damn it, dude. I was so high up. I was so high up, dude. Bad day to be a doubter. Look, really, the only true winner here is me. Because even if I don't get like to whatever counts the thing to win, I already did 20 to 79. That's still like my second best run ever on the level. So at the end of the day, the only person who has won is me. Well, I guess I can make people win if I, you know, I mean, other people still win. Don't only have to, regardless. I'll wake up 4 times in the middle of the night. Yes! Were they all for real reasons? Oh, nice. One time I went to sleep like completely blasted to the moon, and I woke up and Arlo was just standing on me, and I was like, what the hell? And then I immediately fell back asleep, and then there was no more Arlo. I don't even remember what happened. There was like 1 frame I remember, and Arlo was standing on me on that 1 frame, and then the next frame I was asleep. So I don't know what happened there. Cool. Sleep, yeah, Arlo, my sleep paralysis demon. Arlo's this big golden retriever, by the way. So you all have the context. Wait, I'll show the stream out with my phone. Oh, my phone has been on in my pocket the whole time? Oh! That's why it's at 20% battery right now. Yes. Okay, guys, ready? Can you see? That's Arlo. I need to plug in my phone now. Oh, that was a good dog. I'm worried Arlo's not getting enough energy out, though. But I don't know how to fix it. Because like, big dogs like to play and run around. If they can't do that enough times in a day, they get antsy. When I was back home, I played with my dog. It's crazy, she's still playing. With like stuffed animals and toys and whatever. She's 13 now. Yeah. I knew that was too quick. I knew it was too quick. The other did nothing about it? Curious. Cool. So you can go on runs with him. That would take less time. You'd have to find like trails outside. If they even exist. Elsie can't run for too long because she's small. And she gets tired after like 3 miles, which is fair. Dogs are fast though, you know what I mean? How fast can dogs run? They can really get at it. I feel like they can go like 40 miles per hour if they're really trying. Ah, yeah, Colby. I like Colby, though. Greyhounds can go 45 miles per hour. What? That's crazy. Greyhounds are scary. They can really move. Why does it say next up? Or does it say next up? Oh, the same place the golden bird is in. Right. Yeah, in places like Greenland and the Arctic and stuff like that, there's dogs that are specifically for running sleds and everything. I don't think horses can survive there. Probably. Arctic horse? New species? Yeah, you get these like giant like seal coats. The horses. Isn't that giant like really long journey you take? It's like a race. It's like a zillion miles across like the Arctic. Oh, nice. Yeah, sled dogs. I only vaguely remember of its existence. I don't remember where I learned about it. Okay, that can end. Ditterod. You know the Inuits have like a zillion different words for like snow and ice because they use it so much. Apparently, it can get really complex. Back to school. They're fun facts. Relax. There will be a quiz though, and it does impact your credit score, so I would be studying if I were you. If I could, one country I could go to. All expenses paid. Where would I go? I mean, I already went to like the place I wanted to go the most, which was Japan. I don't know. I'd go to like, the problem is there's like a million countries in Europe I'd like to go to. I don't know which one of them I want to go more than all the others though. You know what I mean? I just haven't explored Europe that much. God, dude. Right, that click is causing all the issues right now. I haven't passed it in a zillion years now. The problem with wanting to go to Italy is it's all tomatoes. And I can't do tomatoes. And I love food. I want to go to Greece. Okay. Well, I clicked. I want to. Yeah, no, I want to go back to Germany because oh my god, the food in Germany is so good, and the portion sizes are great. I've been to the UK. It's really cool, actually. I think the food is kind of mid, though. There's some really, really cool stuff there. I think the craziest place about being in any place that is in America when you grow up there is like when you're in a museum or anything where it's talking about the history, they'll be like, back in 1100 or something. I'll be like, what the hell? You know, it's like, because we're so used to like basically our existence starting in the 1700s. I went to a ramen place in Japan, and they're like, yeah, this place has been operated since 1400. I'm just like, what? Like, you know, like, what? It's so confusing to me. Isn't the only 7,000-year-old country China? Egypt. Oh, Egypt. I forgot it's been around that long, but yeah. Humanity kind of formed on the Nile, yeah. Yeah, Germany's like 30 years old. Well, it's not. It's like, yeah, no, it is though. Actually, yeah. I don't. When the wall fell in like the 90s, right? Mr. Gorbachev, tear down this wall. That was a recreation. Yeah, South Sudan. The Holy Roman Empire was around for a long time. But not anymore. Only real ones remember Yugoslavia. Hey, Aeon. This click is causing all the issues. Tech is right. That does make you the raid boss. What do you do these days? What are you playing? I hate those clicks, man. I will clear you. Add guest? You guys are just talking in these things that don't make any sense to me right now. Tartarus is killing you internally. Oh, right, Tartarus! Tartarus. Yeah, that feels really cool to play, I bet. I don't know. Yeah, what happens? Tartarus just has to be so annoying. Like, I don't know. It just feels like, I mean, I don't know. I don't want to speak like I know, but it just seems super, 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 super draining. You know what I mean? You just get stuck, like, at... You know, you gotta sit through the pre-drop, and then you inevitably die in the first 2 seconds of the drop. The raid Basil. Yeah, no, it's just, it's not good. Now, Tech knows. speak Chinese, sorry. Chinese seems like it would be like a million, trillion, billion times harder to learn than Japanese. If not only just because of the fact that the sounds sound very similar as a Westerner, compared to like Japanese, where the sounds are distinct no matter where you're from. Or Anime Watcher. What? No, this one's real. I swear to God, because they use the way they use like XHE as a sound. I don't know. When you hear the alphabet, it's very. I don't know. To me, at least, they sound similar. It doesn't have an alphabet, but it has sounds. I can only know. I only know because I know the Japanese alphabets. Yeah, I learned katakana. Yeah, kanji. And Japan has kanji too. I'm just more, I guess, learning it comes down to like, you can remember, you know, what they all mean. And how's the sentence structure? The sentence structure in Japan feels very, very, not easy, but like I could grasp it. At the very least, Japanese sentence structure is logical to me, which matters a lot in my head. Things that are logical make a lot more sense to me, as opposed to learning a billion rules for everything. And I'm sure there are a billion rules for everything, but still the basic American. English has like a bunch of weird rules. Rico, thank you for the raid. Like, American has like a bunch of, oh my God, I said American. Dude. English has a bunch of weird rules that are only intuitive to me because I grew up here. But my point is, I don't know like how much more like specific rule based like Chinese or Japanese is. I actually have tried German. I did a few years of it. There was a lot of things that didn't make a whole lot of sense in there. I want to find a better way to learn Japanese. I've just been doing like Duolingo, but it doesn't feel super like, I feel like there's a better way. But I don't know what the better way is. Crap. Take a trip to Japan. That's how I started down this road in the first place. I didn't just start learning Japanese because I'm like, anime! Like, no, my uncle lives there, okay? And we went on vacation there. And I found everything to be super, super interesting, and I want to be something I learn more about, especially because I'm going to go back there because my uncle lives there now, and we're really close with my uncle, and we want to visit more. And I'd like to be, I don't know. I don't feel like it's such a crazy reason for wanting to learn the language. I did ride the Shinkansen. It was awesome. Went to Kyoto to Tokyo in 2 hours. Oh. So close. You look out the window, it's like, Arr. Dude, it was so funny. I was looking out the window, like, you know, wistfully looking upon the landscape, and a Costco just appears in the middle of nowhere. Like, there's just fields around and a Costco. Like, what? I haven't seen nothing like a constant. I'm in Japan. What do you mean? I didn't even think they were there. Like, I actually, like, I was like, I couldn't believe it. I don't know. I don't know. Costco. Here's what I gathered from my 2-week, 3-week. I was there for like a month. My experience in Japan. Here's what I gathered. It's way cleaner than anywhere else that I've ever been, like by several orders of magnitude. The food is way better to eat, and it's better for you, and it's better priced. The work life is probably worse, if I had to imagine, than it is in a lot of places. They do get more time off, but there's a lot of weird customs and everything like that. And it would probably be really, really stressful to actually work a serious job in Japan. They have a lot of weird customs and cultures around it. And that's probably their biggest quote unquote issue, I guess. But I guess some amount. I mean, the quality of life there is insane, though. Like when I mean quality of life, I can't speak because, you know, I don't live there. But the level of food, the food and how clean the environment is and how clean like buildings are, like in terms of that level of quality of life, it's way through the roof. Like it's higher than any other place I've ever been in my life by a lot. And I'm not even talking about like the super touristy areas. Like we went to a lot of, especially in places like Kyoto, we went to like the outskirts. We were and oh yeah, public transportation also is wow. It's so much better than it makes you. I went back here and I felt like I lost, like literally going to Japan in terms of public transportation, like above all else, felt like I had teleported 100 years in the future. But only because I live in America. In other countries they have public transportation better, but like, oh my god, the public transportation system in Japan so much better than what I could have ever imagined. It's really good. Yeah. Kyoto is probably one of the best cities I've ever been in my life. It's completely walkable, the whole thing. It's also just insane. I don't know. It's probably super expensive to live there, though, I'd imagine. The main issue I think for Americans in Japan is like everyone there is super respectful, which is awesome, but also you're kind of expected to do a lot of things like not be super loud and stuff like that, which is harder for us, I think, even if we don't realize how we're being sometimes. A lot of people have, I don't know, people are very, very respectful there, and I totally get it. Just don't be loud. Well, I just more mean like, even if like, let's say like I was in like a place in Kyoto, all the walls are like paper thin. I couldn't do what I'm doing right now. I would be talking too loud in a lot of places. I might get complaints about it. That's more so what I mean. We didn't have a lot of trouble in public not being. We're not loud, obnoxious Americans. You have to understand that. Me and my family are very we're good at understanding the vibe. You know what I mean? We don't walk around. No. Yeah. Yeah, we're not like, you have to understand. It's just like yeah, I mean, it's just, I don't know how it'd be to live there for a long time. I would like to study abroad there maybe at some point. If I ever got the chance. I don't know how I'd ever get the chance, but who knows, right? I can only speak from my experience, and I was there for a month and it was pretty awesome. But I was also a tourist. That's a whole different thing. I think you want to know genuinely the hardest part about living in Japan for a month was the beds. Oh my god, they were hard as a rock. There's no such thing as a soft bed in Japan. I don't know why. It was actually like every night I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna die. There's no way out. Like in America, it's totally different. It's it's not. Yeah. Also, I was really tall for everything there. 6'2" is about 8 inches taller than the average, I'd say. Well, I'm like 6'3". That's how I felt. The AC wasn't too much of an issue, actually. They actually had pretty good AC. Even in the non-touristy areas. AC, I think, is a bigger issue in like Europe. I don't think they have very good ACs in Europe, from what I've heard. Yeah, I felt like a giant. They're not quite so gripped by capitalism as they are here. For example, I went to Universal Studios there, and you know how in Universal here, a water bottle costs like $10 or something absurd? It was the same exact price in the park as it was outside the park, in Japan. They don't really do that. They don't. We look for like every opportunity to make more money if we can off of things, which I mean every country does that to some extent, but it's not quite. The more capitalistic aspects are more so how hard they work their workers, because they understand the value of respect, and they kind of use that a little to get people to work harder for them than maybe they should. But the consumer market, it's a bit different. The forms of capitalism that get used are more like there's a lot of gacha machines and vending machines. There's a vending machine everywhere in Japan. It's insane. I've never seen so many vending. You could walk one block and there's another goddamn vending machine all the time. Yeah, I mean, Japan still pales to South Korea in that aspect. They work them way harder than South Korea, but it's still not good. It's still that's a problem with a lot of Asian countries. Almost every Asian country has that problem. That's like the big problem in Asia is the work life situation. And I don't know how much of the insane benefits that come from living in Japan come from that workforce being pushed that way. I don't know. Right? Like, that's not a question I can realistically answer with my level of knowledge about the whole situation. But the thing with Japan is they are paid relatively well. That doesn't justify the thing, though. But, like, there's very, very little homeless in Japan. Like, there are, don't get me wrong, but it's not like, I don't know. Maybe they're just better at hiding it, but it's still, I mean, from the research I did about it, it's still not even nearly as big of an issue as it is in places like the US. My brother is too big for a capsule hotel. He is 6'5", so... If I was a giant, he was like, I don't even know. There's no word bigger than giant, I guess. A lot of the reason that Japan has such an insane market in like the anime industry and stuff like that is because of that work environment. Like the reason they're able to pump out such insanely high quality shows is that, I mean, there's 1 billion zillion reports around it. This is very well known. They absolutely work the animators to death. Not to say that's not an issue everywhere for entertainment, because that's absolutely, I think, almost every single, and this is, I mean, in the US, there's still also a gigantic issue. It's just an issue with entertainment in general. Like, with, like, the creation of TV shows and movies and stuff like that. They work them so hard. Video games are a really big one. They work video game companies, like, video game employees to death, man. So it's not just Japan, to be fair, but Japan's work culture added on top of the fact that it's an entertainment-specific industry is what makes that's probably the most depressed people in the country, if I had to guess, are the people working on stuff like anime, which is sad. That's why Japan is shrinking? That is not true. The reason Japan is shrinking is because the baby boom that occurred after World War II, after they were rebuilding the country, that baby boom reached max working age at around in 1990, which is when their economy shot up really quickly, because this giant surge of people were now in the workforce building things. You know, there was still that big movement to like reconstruct and stuff like that. That giant lump hit, and ever since then, ever since that lump kind of passed through the peak working age, their economy has started. Going down isn't the right way to say it. They're just not blowing up like they were, because it's never sustainable. Yeah, the work culture does not help with that. Yeah, the thing is, I can't watch real life lore. I just can't do it. The problem with real life lore videos is they're like 40 minutes long, and he just loops over the same points that you could do in like a 5-minute video like a million times over. At least that's how it feels to me. They just feel so padded. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I think okay, the way Japan tried to fix the working life being like people being depressed, I think was like, because the entertainment industry in Japan is massive. I mean, you can walk on any corner and you'll find something to do. There is always something to do, but that doesn't make up for the work environment. And I think it's possible for them to realize that Japan is no stranger to massive change. But the problem is not just Japan, it's an Asian country thing. Every Asian country works their working class to death. It's just what they do. I don't know if they're able to break out of that mold. Well, maybe not Turkey, I don't know. I'm more talking about, like... Come on, brain. You can do it. Which direction is that? Is that east or west? East. East Asia. Jesus Christ. I don't know much about Western Asia, to be honest with you. I literally have to think so hard when I have to think about which way is east and west. Like, I have to think so hard. I don't know what the hell is wrong with me. Like, it doesn't, I can't, won't happen. I don't understand. I don't know. Yeah, West Side is like, yeah, Turkey, Pakistan, Afghanistan. I'd say Russia's really a European country, honestly. Most of the population lives in the Europe part. Most of Asia is Siberian. You also got the countries like Thailand. I don't know what's going on there. Oh, that is southeast. How safe is Thailand? I love the food. I have to say, every time I've ever been to a Thai restaurant, I've always walking out with a smile on my face. I wonder what Asia's gonna look like in like 100 years. Weird stuff is going on there. Look at India's population. What the hell? How is that really sustainable? Is that gonna continue like that? I guess so, but what? Like, it's so confusing to me how many people are there. Oh my god. Right? Come on, dude. I can't get the rhythm down, I guess, for that part. Yeah, they've got so many people. India and China, man. I really do wonder what the future of China looks like. It's a little scary. No way. That's crazy. I've been to Thieville. Yeah, China, I can see, yeah, but India, I don't know, India's so small, like, relatively. For how many people are there. Come on, dude. I bet it is beautiful there in China. I think the main turnoff is just stuff like the social credit score mass surveillance, stuff like that. I don't know how much they care about it, though. The thing is, you know, countries have different values. I don't like America that much, but I do like the American value of, you know, not that it, like, let's be real, we're watched all the time and stuff like that. But we do have a lot of freedom over what we do, you know, in America. I mean, at the end of the day, there's a good amount of freedom there that I like a lot, I guess. And China doesn't seem to, I don't know how much they actually care, though. Like, maybe China doesn't care about that. Maybe they'd rather everyone be watched. And they feel safer that way. I don't know. I'm not Chinese. Yeah, you can be an idiot in America, you know? Cool. Hello, how are you? Yeah, I don't know a lot about China. I don't know how happy people are there. Given it's an Asian country, probably not very. But just like all the other Asian countries, they'll probably be the ones to shape the world the most. China's population is shrinking. Is it because of that child policy they had? It probably wasn't sustainable, right? It probably, you think it's gonna do the same thing as like Japan did? The Simpsons, thank you for the sub. If it's declining now, then that big bubble probably of like mass whatever that caused this insane growth. I think their air quality is really bad in China. That was, I cannot say the same. Japan had some of the cleanest air ever. I'll say that much. Smells like fish. I guess I wouldn't know. But I mean, I can believe it. There was a lot of fish in Japan. Japan has a lot of respect for their culture, and I really enjoy that. Like, they preserve a lot of things, and I went to a lot of temples and shrines and such in Kyoto that have been preserved for hundreds of years, whatever. They're so cool, man. They're so cool. Like, some of the most serene places I've ever been in my life, and I mean that genuinely. You know, it's just like, that is something I respect a lot. I'll say that. I went on this hike in Kyoto. We were at this temple, and there was this like back path thing. Let me do this run actually. I thought I was dead as I gave up. I thought I was dead and I gave up. Oh my god, dude. I thought with the yellow orb, I thought it was too low and it was over. Like, I know it looks stupid, but I was so 100% convinced I was dead, dude. That's crazy. You never die until you die, so why? You probably haven't played much GD, have you? Because, like, a lot of people have played no. If you think you're dead, like, if you genuinely 100% think you're dead, even if you don't even think about it subconsciously, your brain will give up a little. And it will do something. You didn't even think about it. You've want to visit The Simpsons? I don't know how much I want to visit India. It seems really, I mean, I'd have to know where to go. I don't like, it seems like it'd be really overcrowded. You know what I mean? But I really like the culture and language. And everything. Oh, nice. I definitely know. I'd have to know where to go, yeah. I like to visit, like, the Ganges River. Yeah, it's kind of like a melting pot there. There's a lot of stuff going on. Oh, right, I was telling. So I was in Kyoto, and we were at this temple, and it was beautiful. And there was like this little back path, and there was a sign that said "Very hard path, temple ahead, 30 minutes" or something like that. And it was me, my dad, and my brother. We were like, "Look, only gonna be in Japan." I mean, we're gonna be back, but it's like, you know, not. This is an opportunity you don't get a lot. Very hard path, going through the. It was like this almost. It was almost jungle-like. It was. I'd never seen. You know, Japan is entirely different. My parents are really into birds, and like all the birds were different, and they were pointing out. It was really interesting to me. Like the vegetation, everything is different. You know what I mean? And when we were walking through this, the wilderness to get to this temple area. It was just beautiful. It was like something I've never seen before. There's this album by Telepath. It's this green album that represents this like jungle area or whatever. And after walking through that area, it feels like I know where the inspiration came from. That's how it felt to walk through that area. Is how those songs sound to me. And that's a Japanese album. So I could definitely believe that is where. Like, it was very, very like that. I don't know. So we walked through this area. And, yeah. I don't know. Damn, it was insane. And we finally get to this temple. After a million years. It's like this little temple. It's nothing special, we think. But there's like this little pathway down, this staircase. And the trees open up to this, like, beautiful little like village place thing. It was like, I don't know, there's not a word. I've tried to describe what it felt like to be there a million times, but I can't do it. It feels like I walked into a dream that doesn't even like it. Like, it's like how my brain generates structures in a dream. It's like you walked into this clearing. You know, there's trees everywhere, and the trees, there's a staircase, there's an arch here, ethereal, yeah, there's an arch staircase going down. It opens up, the trees open in this like square patch, complete beautiful grass. There was like these buildings around in like a perfect order, and you could just see everything. And like, it was the most beautiful place I've ever seen in my life. I mean, I can still vividly, I wish there was some way for me to represent what it felt like to me. Like if I knew how to draw, I could draw it, but I can't describe it with words. There was like this little bridge over a river thing, like a little river, like a little stream or something. It was completely silent. Just the birds were occasionally chirping. I did take pictures, but I don't have them with me. Well, I guess I can pull up my phone. I can try to. Let me look through my camera. I didn't think about that solution. Ah, finally I found it. Okay. It was like, even this, it doesn't do it justice though. Let's see if you can you even see this. This is only the halfway point of the thing. We came in from the, if you see the arch in the photo, we came in from that angle, and there's a little stream and the bridge I'm talking about. You walk in there and the trees just like open up. Man, it was just something else. I don't know how to describe it. The world felt so open. Here. Here's another photo I took there. I'm not gonna show photos all the time, but look at this. That what a view, right? Like, oh my god. It's just crazy. Anyway. It was a really special moment. We didn't really say much when we were in there, you know. Wasn't really much to say. It was just one of those like take it in moments. But yeah, I will definitely be going back to Japan, hopefully with some more knowledge about everything. Because my uncle lives there, as I said, so definitely gonna visit again, probably in like 2 years. I went with my parents. Hopefully I can fix the issue with my ears and my sinuses before then, so I'm actually able to go on a plane. The plane ride back was the worst experience of all time, because the first time when I went there, it wasn't so bad for some reason, but the way back, oh my god. I was in so much like pain the whole time for some reason. It was like I had all these like different forklift certified Npesta viewer. Let's go. Yes, the Triforce of Babies. Yeah. I was in the middle of that, and it was a 12-hour flight, and I couldn't, like, I was in so much pain. I couldn't sleep either, half because of the Triforce of Babies, half other because, you know, I just, I was in so much pain. But I couldn't, like, use any form of entertainment, so I literally just sat there and, like, raw dogged the flight for 12 hours. I literally just, it was so weird, man. I don't know. I have a really interesting brain when it comes to time. I don't know if you guys can relate to this. I hope you can. I hope it's not just me. But, like, if I need to just sit there and just do nothing for 12 hours, I can do it. It's weird. That's how I felt whenever I went to the ER and I had to wait for 13 hours. That's how it would happen. I would literally sit there, not sleeping, but completely conscious, just sitting there waiting. I don't know. Yo, Luigi, thanks for the sub. Man, dude, that one was the worst one by a lot. Okay. What are you gonna do? Yeah, that one just hurt. Yeah, the transition's a little. Well, no, I think it has to do with like, I think genetically, like, of course, there's some amount of like what shapes your brain as a kid, but I think there's also like genetically, you know, people have the addictive gene. I think it has something to do with also just like the level of stimulation you need. A lot of people have different levels of stimulation that they need in order to feel like okay, like they don't get like antsy or whatever. And like you can take more stimulation up, but I think because I have autism, I think I get more stimulation from things that are usually less stimulating. So even just waiting there is enough because my brain will start doing things. So I think that my level of stimulation required to feel satiated is a lot less, which is why I don't get addicted to things. If I had to guess... Well, no, I'm not saying it's only... I'm saying I'm saying because autism heightens how much stimulation I get from less stimulating things that happens, but it's also just if you naturally need less stimulation, through whatever means, you know, either genetically or whatever, well, you know, whatever it is, if you need less stimulation, I think that's what's going to happen. That's my guess. I guess a way of saying it that isn't so, I don't want to say contrived, I don't know what the word is, but it's like boredom tolerance, you know? How much can you tolerate before you just lose your mind? You have to do something. Not to launch into a whole autism talk. I am the kind of autism that usually wouldn't be socially able to do anything, but I just muscled through it, I guess. But that's only because of my other part of the autism. It's nothing I'm proud. I mean, I'm proud of is the wrong way to say it. I didn't know how to. I couldn't communicate with people until middle school. Like I wasn't wrong. As to how they didn't figure it out, the only reason that it wasn't figured out is because I wasn't a nuisance in class. That's the difference. Like a lot of early caught disorders are because you're annoying in class. I wasn't annoying in class. Well, okay, I was actually. Example being one time, the teacher told everyone to sit in a circle for an exercise, and I just sat in the middle of the whole circle. Everyone was looking at me, and I just didn't care. And the teacher's like, "Why are you doing that?" And I was like, "Well, I can still hear you," which is like so stupid. But then I couldn't figure out. I didn't know anything. It didn't work. My brain. I was like, I am still listening to your voice, because that was what the circle was for. So I was kind of a nuisance, but like I wasn't like disobedient for the sake of it. Like there would always be like a reason in my head. I was never trying to be an asshole, and that's the difference right there. Like if a teacher said just do this, I'll explain it later, I'd be like fine. You know, a lot of the kids who got diagnosed early are because they were told they need to work on something and they wouldn't do it, and then they'd be really annoying and loud or whatever. And they were like, okay, we have to find something to explain you, you know? But now more people are getting diagnosed than ever before, and people are like, people didn't used to have this much autism before. Yeah, they did. Do you see people? Okay, now that we were knowing more about like what autism is and stuff like that, you sometimes you just run into 4-year-olds and you're like, oh my god, you know, you don't know, and I'm not even gonna bother telling you. But let's be real for a second, you know what I mean? Like you know. And yeah, they made it. They quote unquote made it through, but that doesn't mean that like, just because it's one of those things where like, just because people had to do that before doesn't mean people should have to do it now. People should know the cards the cards they're working with, you know what I mean? I'm not saying like I would die if I was never diagnosed, like it wouldn't be the end of everything, but knowing the cards are dealt helps a lot with being the best you can be. IMO. You're right. I think I'm a quote unquote natural born leader because I don't care about what other people think about me, but not because I'm so much better than it. My brain didn't develop that way, in the correct way. And so what that resulted in is in middle school, we'd have recess still, you know? That middle school recess going on. They would, I think also because my brain constantly comes up with hypotheticals. I was like when recess came, everyone was like, all right, Nathan, what are we doing? Because I was the one who came up with the games, you know, and I was organizing the games. You go into this team, you do this. That was my moment, you know? I was made to be the recess organizer. You know what I mean? Like that just felt right. I don't know. My favorite recess game? Oh, I mean, damn. Sometimes I'd make up new ones that didn't make any sense, and then we'd make them into a version that made sense. But I mean, I don't think you could beat like good old I mean, okay, it depends on the group you're working with, but like Infection Tag might be my favorite because we had like a recess playground that had like a lot of different ways to go, and it was like sometimes you get one person like on the run. You know what I mean? I came up with a lot of games with a concept of kind of like there's a jail and you get tagged in some way and you have to go to the jail and then people can like rescue you, because I think it's a fun element to like have to like escape. You know what I mean? Like you never make the escape very hard, but like the concept of like escaping from capture is fun. Well, of course that already exists. What you do is, when you're making a new game, you use the building blocks that you know about to make new versions of said game. You know what I mean? You know what's fun. And then you have tools. You have like a ball. You know, maybe you have a certain part of the playground and stuff like that. We did this one thing where there was like this obstacle course we created, and we had judges. We'd appoint judges, and then we would use the obstacle course we made, and you'd like parkour in a cool way, and then the judges would like rank you, and we see who got the best points or whatever. Only for the people who were interested, because you know, not everyone was super athletic, but that was super fun. I had a lot of fun doing that. Infection Tag got banned? No! Damn. I like Sharks and Minnows. Minnows. That was a good one. That's a classic. Run from one wall to the other, dunk attack. It's fire. But yeah, I think that's why being a math teacher for me is like, that's gonna be my dream job, because it encapsulates everything that I feel like I am. I love math. I love teaching. I love talking. Let's be real. Come on. I talk. There's not. It's not even like I like hearing my own voice. I just like I like coming up with things to say. I think it's fun as hell. I don't know why, but it's super fun. I like helping people, and I feel like I'm a good leader, so I can lead the class. I want people to feel like a collective sense of let's all do this together, you know. And I think it's just that's my calling, you know. I talk a bit too much. You should become a streamer then. That was my solution. that was my solution to that. I don't have to worry about the conversation flow when it's just me talking. Not that I don't know how to do it. I can still socialize with people. But you know what I mean. We woke up now. I go, good morning. I want to be a math professor ultimately. Like for college. because I love math so much. I still want to be able to work on the things that really fascinate me and get into it with other students. Like, I want a certain level of mental, you know what I mean? Like, I want to be really getting into it. You know what I'm saying? I really like the super conceptual stuff when it comes to like higher level math, you know? Yeah, exactly. Like with college, like, yeah, a lot of people still aren't gonna care, but like there's people there that like are going for that major. You know, they're going to learn math. That's what they're doing. I'm not a big fan of the college system, but it would still get me basically in front of that audience, you know, in front of those people that are interested in that. Regardless, you know, that is what. Yeah, I don't want to teach people that are like forced. I mean, people will still be forced. Don't get me wrong, because, you know, you have to take a little bit of math for your degree, which is stupid. I mean, if you don't want to do it, and you know you don't want to do it, let's be real. Really not much of a point, but I've always kind of felt that way. Ugh. That death always pisses me off, man. I hate that one. I think the interesting thing about teaching math to me is like I don't think I'd teach it the same way every time. I think I'll be constantly looking for like a better way to do it. You know, that would be what would be in it for me, really. Cool. But yeah, I'm sure there's no like one correct way to do it. I'm sure there's lots of different things I could try. You know. Kind of like my English teacher, who's always trying out like new technology stuff. It's super, super fun. I want to kind of bring a little bit of that energy. Make it always feel new and fresh, you know? And now, I will not die to the transition. Well, what do you have to say for yourselves, people with a 2 next to your name? It would appear... Now, I'm no expert, but this number appears to start with an 8, so... Now, that just was stupid, but I don't really care about that right now, because you all doubted me, and now, you all lose. Embarrassing, I'm afraid. Just embarrassing. Completely, totally embarrassing. Quit Twitch. Quit watching me. I'm kidding. Don't do that. As a wise man once said, I put the new 4Gs on the Jeep. Why am I lagging so hard in this part right now? Like, actually so hard. I'm gonna reopen the level, bro. That did not help. I need a new computer. That's my solution to this issue. Thatcher, thank you for the sub. Matt put 50K on no! Ah, yes! This feeling is one I quite enjoy. Let's go. I might just be a bad person or something. This brings me an unreasonable amount of joy. You don't have a mod to end the prediction? What are you supposed to be then? Does it need to be me? Oh, you bet! Oh my god. How do I do this? What is the command? You gotta tell me. Literally every mod without your betting. I can't. What is the prediction in the... Wait. / prediction. Will I do? The answer is yes. Choose outcome. I will do 20 to 80 or above today. Complete prediction. Let's go. This is quite a good feeling. The dopamine hit is real. For real. I was happy. I didn't, you know, like normally I wouldn't root for one side, but one side wanted me to fail and one wanted me to win. So I'm gonna go with the winners, you know? The believers. See, life lesson for today. This is a children's TV show now. There's a life lesson at the end of each episode. Always believe blindly in people without thinking about it any further. Because, you know, I was right this time, so. Woo! So true indeed. Sesame Street. Anyone feeling Grover pilled today? What is the Count's name? Is it just the Count? Or is it something else? Count Von Count. Was Bert the tall one or the short one? Like in the face? I didn't win anything. I didn't predict. I like that one more, so yeah. 20 to 82 specifically. Like, I have to die on that exact part. What the hell is the Uncle Sam strat? New strat. What is the reason behind, like, Count Dracula being named Count? Like, what sort of, like, prefix is Count? Why? What is the, how did it form that way? Is my question. Oh, like, you get that title if you're able to count to 10, like a badge or, like, a Steam achievement or something? And, like, the 1800s, it was way harder, so... Okay. Duke, Baron, Count, Duchess. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what life would have been like in the 1800s. Weird stuff going on there. I mean, weird stuff going on now, I guess. I guess the only time weird stuff wasn't going on was before when we were basically apes, right? That wasn't weird. That was just normal. We were going through. This is weird. Twice as short, yeah. Damn, it's not my uncle. And then... I should go on man versus food. You think they'll let me on? Damn it. I could eat whatever that I need to eat, probably. The amount I can eat, the amount I do eat, is usually not congruent. Because I figured out recently that if I eat too much, I get a bunch of acid. But, like, if I was on a show and I had to, it would happen. You know what I mean? Yeah, if it was necessary, it would be done. Let's just say this. Every time I order a pizza, I eat the whole thing. Like, no matter how many inches the pizza is, it will all be consumed by me. I'm like, all right, 1 slice, 2 slice, 3 slice, and then 8 slices are gone. It doesn't matter how many inches it is. Gone. You don't understand how fast my metabolism moves. I want a pizza too! Damn. I guess I could just get one. That might be exactly what I do. Damn, pizza's so good. What's your guys' favorite kind of pizza? I am always gonna pick a white pizza over a red pizza. Like, even before my acid reflux got bad. Like, white pizza with, like, garlic and, like, chicken. Oh, no. Can't keep thinking like this anymore. Buffalo sauce is also gas. Wine's really good. I'm always down for that pineapple on the pizza. I've been here before. But I like everything on pizza, for the most part. willing to bet that 80% of the population likes pineapple on their pizza now. I don't meet a lot of pineapple on pizza dislikers anymore. Garlic, yeah, garlic on pizza. You get the white sauce and the garlic. That's what you need. Even better if you're like a fancy pizza place, you got like white sauce, garlic, and like prosciutto. That's the best meat to put in there. That's when it's real. Yeah, white sauce is just the one, man. I'm in New York, so a lot of like artisan pizza shops are just like everywhere. Not a hard thing to get a good, sub or a good pizza in New York. Really not at all. Burger is a bit harder than you might expect, actually. Burgers are more Midwestern, I feel like, honestly. Because no problem getting a good burger in Ohio. That was not an issue. Well, Pennsylvania had good burgers, and that's not like super, that's not Midwestern at all. Yeah, Chick-fil-A is pretty goddamn good, unfortunately. It's pretty good, man. People are always like, just go to Culver's instead. I would. I don't have Culver's or Cane's. I love Culver's and Cane's to death, but those were Ohio. That's Midwestern. That's what was in Ohio. And I ain't got no Cane's. No way you said chicken. Well, you didn't, but it was said. I want Cane's, bro. That's so unfair. Oh, really? Never even knew you could die to that one. Not even in the equation. Not even in the calculation. That was not being computed. I did not even know that side barely, it didn't even exist in my brain. Wasn't thinking about that at all. The hell? No, Cane's is chicken fingers. I wonder if their quality's decreased. I don't know. I haven't been to one in a long time. Sometimes the places like that do. It used to be super, super, super good. Did you guys have a Bibimbap near you, by the way? Because that's a place that really makes me mad that it's not here. Really mad. Bibimbap is the most insane one. But it's not here. Smash players rave on about Cane's. Maybe you'd have chains, you know, up in Canada if everything wasn't a goddamn Tim Hortons. You ever think about that? Then you'd have room for more anything. I know, because I've been up there a zillion times. There's many Tim Hortons. I was driving up the QEW once, and the only thing on the QEW is wine and Tim Hortons. Those are the only two places that exist on the QEW. I don't know what the hell Mary Brown's is. Sometimes I'd be living to eat, and then other times I'd be eating to live. It's a balance. Look, food is great. Now that I'm eating early, now that I'm like waking up early, I have to get lunch, dude. What the hell? I gotta get like 3 meals in a day. Are you kidding me? Oh my god. That's so expensive. I don't know. Dude, I eat so much food for breakfast. My breakfast right now is a chai, oatmeal, a lot of oatmeal, half cup of oatmeal, water, milk, all that. And then I eat a really big granola bar, and then I have some yogurt and a banana every morning. And then I'm hungry in about 3 hours. Like I need to, after all of that. Yeah, it's every morning. And then if my lunch isn't at least 1,000 calories, it's over. I'm immediately hungry again. Every meal I need to eat after meal 1 has to be at least 1,000 calories, or I'm starving in seconds. The Rara, thank you for the sub. Appreciate you. I used to just, I don't know, my body was different. Maybe when I agree because I was like 16, I just ate like 1 bowl of Cinnamon Toast Crunch and called it a day. Like that's all I needed. What? How is that even possible that I functioned off of that? Literally every stream I did in like 2020, like even, yeah, all the way up to 2020, it was just I ate 1 bowl of Cinnamon Toast Crunch and went live. And I'm still doing all that. I don't know. The mystery to me, I'll tell you that much. Ah. Yeah, no, I don't know. I was functioning great off that. Like seriously, I do like mania sessions sometimes after finishing stream. I don't know, my body was different, bro. You got it, yeah, like cocaine in the goddamn crunch, bro. I don't know. There was no crash, there was no any, it was just like, yep, this is sustainable meal number 1. So I don't know. I literally don't know. Cinnamon Toast Crunch is better dry. No, then it actually be dead. I put a lot of Cinnamon Toast Crunch in and a lot of milk. The milk is probably what actually carried me. I wasn't even drinking chai yet by that point. I don't know when I started drinking chai. Chai's so good, man. My throat's always sore in the morning because I think I sleep with my mouth open. I think I have to because my nose gets clogged. And the chai just, I don't know, that the warm chai just like really helps. Make me feel ready for the day. Nice. No, yeah, get real chai. Tazo, get the Tazo black chai. That's good. Like, if you could find that at a market or whatever. Still not as good as you're gonna get, you know, in like, dude, oh, you know, in Colorado they had like this like insane spiced. I don't know, it's so good. Yeah, you know, in Japan they really only they don't have a lot of like, I mean they do tea, but they don't really. The coffee culture is different, very different. I didn't drink chai for like a month. I didn't have any issues though. Because I don't think caffeine doesn't do anything to me, so I can't get addicted if it doesn't do anything. I don't know. I didn't even watch the Spider-Verse movie. My friends all saw it, but I was like, absolutely not wasting my day watching that movie. Not because I'm above it, but because I throw up all day. I can't watch movies in theaters anymore. The screen, the world is, everything's black, and then the screen is like the brightest thing I've ever seen in my life, and I stare at it for 3 hours, and it's just too much of my body. I don't know. I guess I'd rather skip. The reason I can play this is because I got this lamp over here, and it's got me, you know what I mean? And the screen's all orange because I made it that way. I haven't seen Barbie or Oppenheimer. I don't know if they're any good. Probably. Probably Barbie's like the most profitable movie ever made or something insane like that. I did see the Mario movie. That's like the last movie I saw. Actually, the last movie I saw was Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. I mean, I've already seen it. I watched it again because I was trying desperately to stay awake, and I figured that was probably my best chance. And it was, so... I like the Mario movie for the references. They could have gone harder with the... I'm sure there was even more references I missed, but there still could have been more. Because that was what the movie was to me. Really looking forward to Super Mario Bros. Wonder. It's gonna be fire. Hopefully. If you can turn off the talking flowers. Yeah, Midwest food's so much better than anywhere else in the country. It's just the truth. I've been everywhere. It's not. At least in the country, Midwest food chains and other places like that. That's what it's about. I know it's not. I was talking about Nintendo Net. That was when my brain jumped there. That's a really good formula. No, the closest I've been to Wyoming is Colorado, and I guess. Isn't Wyoming bordered with Arizona? It doesn't sound like it should be, but I think it is. Then again, I might be stupid. Alright, I think it's lunchtime for me. That was a great session, guys. That was really, really good. We made it to the UFO from 20 like a billion times. I'm probably just gonna do streams of this until I get this run, honestly, and then I think I'm gonna take playing Zero seriously. Sorry if it's boring that you have to watch these runs, but that's what I'm doing. I think that honestly I will get this run in less than a week, and that would be really good. Um, and then I think I'm going to be a lot more motivated, I think, to get this. Oh, I'm going to raid someone now. That was a really good stream. I enjoyed that one. It turns out that when you sleep for 8 hours, you can play the game away. You notice I was able to play for almost 3 hours? That's crazy. I haven't slept well in a long time. That was good. Because like my eyes feel focused. That's what it's about. If you get a good enough sleep, your eyes are, at least my eyes were a lot better at handling it. We'll raid someone before I end. I haven't slept in a while, so maybe if I'm able, when my sleep schedule is good for like a little while, maybe I'll be able to maybe I'll be able to beat it. I don't know. That'd be cool. I really would like to beat this for the update, so let's hit it, right? Yeah. All right. I will see you guys tomorrow. We're gonna try to stream every day in September. Day number 1. Let's do it. Let's go. All right. See y'all.